Hi, welcome to Bites of Light with Adele Stratton. I was wondering the other day about what perspective is, and I wanted to share with you a little story about how I learned how to have a better perspective on life. One night, I dreamt that I went to a movie theater, and there in the theater was a friend of mine, and he was sitting in the center of the theater. And it was completely empty except for him and myself. And so I went to sit on the other side, and I sat down, and I looked over at him, and I noticed that he had a looking glass in front of him, and he was looking at the movie through this looking glass. He put the looking glass down, and he looked over at me, and he waved, "Come on over." So I went to sit beside him, and he handed me the looking glass. I took it and I put it in front and I started to watch the movie. And as I turned the looking glass, I realized that the picture changed with every angle of the looking glass. I put it down, I looked at him, and he said to me, "You see, everything is in your perspective." And when I woke up from that dream, I realized that there are so many other ways to relate to things. Because that's what perspective means, is how we relate. And when it comes to our life situations and circumstances that happen in our lives, this is a beautiful way to look at it. Instead of reacting or guessing or assuming, it's really good to take a couple of deep breaths, sit back and wait, and think about how you can look at it in different ways. It is also great when you're listening to a conversation and somebody is giving you their perspective on something. Not to say, well, that is right or that is wrong, but just to listen and allow whatever they're offering to you. And this way, we learn so much more about how to relate to the rest of the world. I thought this was a good little lesson for me. And I'm just wondering, what has brought perspective to you? What have you learned about perspective in your life? Please feel free to comment on that. And I look forward to seeing you again at Bites of Light. Namaste.